Hello and welcome to this particular exercise. And here we are going to talk about one more interesting stuff on SQL interview questions. Here we have one task which is provided by James because James got this requirement from John, the manager. Now James comes to us and says that my manager John told me that there is a table which consists of three columns. The first column is ID, second column is name, and the third column is marks. It's a student table, and I have these columns in that. There is one more table which consists of grade, minimum marks, and maximum marks. So suppose if the student is getting marks between 0 and 9, he should get grade 1. 10 to 19, he should get grade 2. 20 to 29, grade 3, and so on. Now, he is explaining us what he is looking for. So he's saying that this is my data set which consists of students, and here I have ID, name, and the marks. And when you are doing a processing, the output which I am looking for is something like this. Now, what is this output? Let's try to understand. Here, those students who are getting grades less than 8, John does not want, the manager does not want it as the output, and he wants it as null. If you are having grade 8 and above, then he wants the name. Also, the output should be in a descending order by grade. If you see that, the descending order by grade 10, 9, 8, and so on. If two students have same grade, then order the output alphabetically by name. If you see that, Antonio and Andrew, these guys are of same grade, and the output which we are seeing here is Antonio and Andrew. And the output which they are looking for is Andrew should come first and then Antonio should come. So this should be sorted based on the names because the grade is the same. So Andrew should come first and Antonio should go second. So here I have to change the output. And then if the grade is less than 8, that means these guys. Already the name is coming as null. So what I'm looking for is if the grade is less than 8, then make the name as null. Also list the output with grades as descending order. 7, then if someone got 6, then it should come, and so on. Also, if the students are with same grade, 7 and 7, then my marks should take the order, and it should be ascending order. So if the marks is less, then it should come first, and then if marks is more, it should come second if the students have same grades. So that is the requirement which James gives to us, and he has to share that with the John as soon as possible. So how we will approach? Let's try to understand that. We need to write a query which will take care of this scenario. So let me first show you the tables which we have. So here is the student table which consists of few students. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 students, and the data is coming in. We have the grade table as well. You can see that we have the grades. So it's again 1, 2, 3, 4 based on the marks, you are getting the grades. Now we need to create a query which will take care of the problem which we have. So first of all, I will create a query which will give me the desired columns. The columns I'm looking for at the end of the report is the name, the grade, and the marks. So James want only these three columns. So select name, grade and marks from students table inner join grades table on. Now here the condition which we have to write is s dot marks between g dot minimum mark and g dot max mark. Here I'll just write s dot and this value coming from g dot and this value coming from s dot. Let's see if this query is working or not. Let's execute it. So you can see that the output is coming fine. And here you can see Jennifer is having grade 10 and marks is 98. Let's check that. What's the grade of Jennifer is 98 marks. And if he's getting 98 marks as per the criteria, he should get the grade as 10. And I think that is what we are getting here. So this looks fine. The output looks pretty much fine. And you can see Jennifer 10, 98 and so on. Now the next requirement here is that when your grade is less than 8, then this, and these 5 records, the name should be null. So I have to write some logic out here in the name here. Here I have to put some logic. So let's do that. If we can apply either if or we can apply case. So case when g dot grade is greater than 7, then give the name, else null, end, and give the column name as name. This looks pretty much fine. Let's execute this and see whether it is working or not. So now you can see that I'm getting the name Jennifer, Antonio, Andrew, Sarah, and the names for these guys are null. Suppose he wants something like a null as a value, so we can put nulls in the code and remove this. And when you execute, it should give me null as a value. So it depends how he wants. Now after that, the next requirement which we had is regarding the order. Descending order by grade looks like it is descending order by grade. Then if the grades of the two students are same, then order the name alphabetically, right? So here Antonio, Andrew. So Andrew should come first. Antonio should come second. So for that, if I will write just, so first of all, I'll just purposefully write order g dot grade DESC. So it will be a descending order. That is what we are looking for. Something is missing here. Order by, sorry, order by. And let's execute this. And you can see that this looks fine. The grade is order by already coming in, but now I purposefully add that as well. Comma. Also s dot name. Let's make it as ascending order. Let's see what output will come in. So here now Andrew coming first, Antonio is coming second. This is also looking fine. So one part of the business problem is solved, that when your grade is 8 or more, then the data should be sorted by grade. And then if the grades are same, then the output should be with the alphabetic order of the name. But now for the second case where your marks is, or the grade is less than 8, in that case my data should be, if the students are having same grades, then the based on the marks, the output should be sorted, marks ascending. So this looks fine, 61, 64 coming in. But here the problem is, here 5, 5, 5, 48, 47, 47. So we should get 47, 47 first, and then 48 should come in. So that is what I'm looking for. So in that case, let's write one more logic for the order. So case when G dot grade is less than 8, then I want it the sorting by marks, else -1 and ascending. All right. So when the grades less than 8, then sort by marks, else -1, because if the two guys having, if you see, like, it's the condition is like grade less than 8, right? If the condition is grade greater than 8, then it will take this as -1, and then sorting will happening ascending. So in any case it will be -1, so ascending descending is not very much taken care, because here we have grade and name ascending, that will already taking care of the order where the grade is more than 8. So -1 as such not really impact my output for grade above 8. Let's see what happens here if I'll execute this. And here the output which we are getting is now pretty much looks fine. Jennifer 1098, then Andrew coming in, and then Antonio coming in. That is what I was looking for. Sarah coming in. So all the guys were grade above 8, or 8 or more than 8. Then I'm getting the output with the names. But when the grades are less than 8, then the names coming as null. And when about the sorting, so sorting should be happening based on the grade. But if the two students having same grade, then based on the marks ascending, it should give me the output. And you can see that based on the marks ascending, it is giving me the output. So that is how we solved this particular scenario which James wanted. And I hope this makes sense. And this is one of the important concept we should aware of. So we'll see you in the next interview question. Till then, happy coding.